Yes, yes. Again, common grounds, man. And y'all already know I'm already gonna hit y'all. Go hit that subscriber button. It is free. It don't cost you nothing. So just go hit it. Like it's not hard. You're gonna miss a whole lot, and you're gonna keep missing them. So the way not to do that is to go hit that common grounds button. But of course, we here again. Always, I know you can see the table. We got some great ones today. As always, you know I'm Uncle Shills. You know I'm gonna give the gang the intro, then I'm gonna introduce the ones we got. Man, go ahead and do y'all one too.
Whoopty.
It's your boy M Philly G. Thank you for tuning in to Common Ground. We got a special one for you today.
Yes, we do. Now, of course, y'all already know Nasty Treats. You know, go hit that button because she's doing her thing.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
The coochie cakes is popping. We not pausing that shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But let's give a real clap it up for Nasty Treats for coming back and messing with us, man.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Good to be a part of the 22 Common Grams.
We appreciate you. Now,
Family.
this brother right here, right, is an entrepreneur. You know, he's a co-host of his own podcast. He's really been like moving. Like when you look at people, and we're not talking about like the internet stuff. You know, that's how people get judged now. But he's somebody who's really moving in the street, and he's really for the people. So let's give a great and a big round of applause up for Bengy B. Jones, baby.
Happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me to your wonderful professional platform.
Oh man, we
excited.
appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
Appreciate it. I like he said professional.
So
Yeah.
first
I,
thing,
I pride myself on professionalism.
I like that.
And
I
I
like
did my
that.
homework on you guys, and I like what I see. And
man.
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
you,
it.
man.
we
Glad to
appreciate
have
you
here.
showing up. Yeah.
Man, y'all gentlemen, y'all rolled the red carpet out for me. So I'm honored.
So first, man, we always like to know, like I said, getting into it. So before the Rock the Mic podcast and before the rap, what was you doing, B? Like,
I was a dirty young boy, a knucklehead,
okay,
figuring out life and thinking I'm the king of the world, but I have nothing. And this thing called music stumbled across my way, and I fell in love with the legacy of Rockefeller. And it always stuck with me. I used that blueprint to work my way into music, but always I was still a knucklehead. So I was still figuring out life and doing life things and not taking my craft serious.
okay,
But still, I'm a capitalist, so I still was like investing into music, so investing in other people's dreams and paying for studio time. Or then it got to a point I owned my own studio at one point.
Okay.
Congratulations. Yep.
Yeah, just like saving young bulls' lives. And, like they in the studio where they could have been out in the street and they might have lost their lives and all that.
Exactly.
And they remember that to this day, and it's still all love. But yeah, I even stopped doing that and started doing a podcast and
okay.
stuff started getting serious. But I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're gonna get into it. We
This
ain't-
is the show to
I'm
do
gonna-
that.
I'm gonna let y'all.
So real
let
quick
y'all narrow
before I
the way.
give it, one to Whoop DG and them. All right, so let's back it up a little bit. So, what high school did you attend?
I went to University City High School. I'm from West Philly, so I went to University City High School.
Okay. So, was you rapping like in high school? Did it start there or
Yeah,
a little bit
it
before
started.
that?
It started about like ninth grade. Like
Okay.
once I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. Once Chris and Neef got on.
Right.
If you're around my age bracket, like I ain't gonna
Shout
say
out
how
to
old
them
I am, but
I know them dudes.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
once Chris and Eve started rapping, and we realized they was around our age, and they rapping with Beans,
Right.
Free, and Jay-Z, and videos with Dame and all that cool stuff. We was like, man, fuck. Like I don't want to say fuck school, but they was like,
Okay.
we was like, we can do this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And shit start getting serious. Then you start seeing niggas getting cameras and niggas start figuring it out.
Everybody's hitting the streets.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They start
sure.
figuring out. Then you got introduced to Meek and Georgia Had and all them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas start all them niggas are around the same age.
Yeah.
I like that too. The shout out to my guy Vodka too, because he was
Vodka,
in that joint.
Vodka, Cheek Raw, all of them. Shout out to all them dudes. And
did a movie with-
they deserve to be millionaires because they built YouTube.
Yeah, I did a
Like,
movie
real
with
shit.
Vodka.
Facts. Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, I did a
all
movie
them
with
Reed Dollars. Shout out
Yes,
to
you
Reed
did.
Dollars. You know what I mean? I was just in the studio with Reed Dollars. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all them dudes. Shout out to all them dudes.
Let's get it, Whoopi.
That's what's up. What's up? All right, so you doing music? How you segue into the podcast world?
Well, so wasn't even doing music at the time, but my man, the co-host, Leak Don't Speak Much. He the A&R for State Property, and we went to high school together in uni.
Okay.
And it was around a time when State Property was like State Property versus D Block. So obviously we've seen State Property.
Yeah.
So that was basically our podcast. Like we in class or at lunch, we all argued about either Beans better or Kiss better.
Yeah,
Or
that was a big
Styles
topic.
better or Freeing them better. Or like
we
that
got
Nas and Jay-Z joint, we wasn't even worried about that like that. Like that was the big dogs, but we was on State Property and D Block. Like,
Okay.
so me and Lee kept in touch. We both from West Philly. West Philly's small, but it's big. Pause. Excuse my language. I'm a gentleman. Yeah, like
That shit
so,
got to stop.
No, in Philly we're gentlemen. Like you know what I'm saying.
Y'all fucked the world up with that shit. Like,
Shout out to
that's
Jay.
my
Stop
opinion.
pause,
Come on, I'm sorry.
everything. I'm waiting for
Everything.
a girl pause.
Excuse
That's what I said.
your
You
language.
be in the store
You
like,
gotta
let me
excuse your
get
language.
4 wings, pause.
Pardon
Soda,
language.
no Diddy. Like,
No,
this shit is stupid.
sometimes you really say some out of pocket stuff though. Like
It's not.
but to be all honest, to be adult about it, it's a thinking game for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's
Makes
on
you-
the other
it
person.
makes you
And it's
think
overthinking
fast,
because I'm a girl.
But-
I don't
but-
even get to pause
but
that much.
it's a brain game. It's a brain. That was a pause. Like,
Yeah.
but it's a brain game.
See, that's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
think on your feet and not say nothing. Like,
No,
you get-
that shit
you know
is-
what I'm saying?
it's-
a brain exercise.
Yeah,
I don't want to
it's-
pause.
no.
I want to talk.
It's
And
crazy.
I don't want you to feel no type of way.
Yeah.
Like, and you
I
can-
wanna
you
say
can-
shit is hard.
But you can stand on. You cannot participate. It's just like it's fun.
You
Like,
got to think about the way you call somebody because you want to call them right, but now the new language, it might not be right. Like no, it's
Getting to say
stupid.
pause. It's my
Like, I
fault.
want to call you to a basketball game. I can't even say balls because
No,
pause.
like
So I got to be like, yo,
Well,
you
see,
want
in
to
my line of
you want to
business-
hoop inside the net? Oh, excuse me. No
my man,
Diddy.
my man
Hey,
will call his
what?
wife and he'll say some pause stuff, but it's his wife, so it's really not pause, but it's the trend. So it's a game.
I think it's just how you feel.
Yeah,
after you
yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You might feel. You might.
Just
On
understand
the
why
other-
in the
Yeah,
business,
you know what I
there's
mean?
nothing but
What?
pause moments.
But it's
Like,
on the other person because if I say I'm putting hot dogs on the grill and you think about your wee wee, that's you though. That's not me. Like I said, why I got to
I don't want
pause
you to think about
myself.
your wee-wee when I want a burnt hot dog. I don't want you to
But
pause.
why? How would that come to your mind? Now it's a glizzy and you got to eat it in the basement. Like there's so many rules to these dumbass. But anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like the world is crazy.
It's just changing.
No, it's getting goofy.
Whatever it get popularized, it get over. It get over.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's
We
that's
starting to
America.
You
overthink.
get over exaggerated. Yeah, that's all. It become.
It is what it is.
It become part of the culture.
If it makes you feel comfortable, you pause as many times as
Please,
you
yes.
No.
And help me
It's-
with my
it's-
pause,
it's-
because I
it's-
say a lot of nasty shit.
Everything she says.
in all reality, it started with them Harlem niggas.
Facts.
Shout out to the Harlem, Dame and all of them. I'm Rockefeller Bull. But in Philly, me and my homies, we say excuse our language. We're fucking gentlemen. But it's a game. Like you
I
don't
like
have to.
it.
You don't
Okay.
have to
It's a game.
participate. You don't have to participate in it. You can.
I
But
like it.
It's just what
Cool.
what we do. It's a part of my. And I don't even take it because I'm still a grown ass fucking man at the end of the
That's
day.
right.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
So,
with it.
so you were saying your man was an A&R?
Yeah, shout out to Leak Don't Speak Much. He's the A&R for State Property. We went to school together.
Yeah.
And we just kept bumping into each other post high school. And we always said we need to do something, but it got to be right. So I'm a thinker. I like this. The podcast was like 2 years in the making before we even knew it was gonna be a podcast.
Okay.
Like I'm like, when I come to you, it has to make sense. That's with anything. I don't like the bullshit. I don't like to talk. Like I like to get to it, but we got a plan so it can be right.
Exactly.
So I thought about it, and it was post COVID around when everybody started to come back outside and you can take your mask off and all that. I'm like, yo, we should do a podcast. But I'm like, we should have did a podcast through the COVID thing because everybody was sitting down.
that was
and
the
I
perfect time.
missed that wave,
Exactly.
and I was tight.
That's when
I was tight, so
Shout out
I had
to
to
the couples that survived.
I had to
it.
redo my whole.
ain't lying.
I had to redo my whole plan, but we got to it, and it was still another couple months of planning. So I'm like, it's two dudes. All right, I know we both passionate about Rockefeller, and you are the A&R for state property. That validates me. You know what I'm saying? But it's two dudes. We need a female. Females make everything balanced. I'm big on female. I was raised by females. I'm all men, but I was raised by females. My grandmother, my mother, and my aunt.
Yeah.
And I'm protector of all my sisters. I have 4 sisters and like 7 extended sisters. Shout out to them. We're gonna get to that. But
Yeah, you kind of forced to be a man at that
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
but
It's a lot on
females
there.
make everything is a balance. So Leak is friends with Twin. Twin is the twin sister for Emilio Sparks. A lot of people don't. If you're from Philly, you know. But a lot of people outside the city don't know Sparks is the twin. That's a story in its own right that she's gonna run with, and she has every right to tell. And she'll be up here soon. So I'm like, now we got the show.
Yep.
So we got the cast members. So we need a professional place to shoot it. So I did my research, looked around and everything. We talked about this off camera. People don't respond to DMs or don't answer your calls and all that. So the first professional place that gave us a shot was the place we was at now. And they treated us like, royalty and we got things rolling.
Okay.
But also, before we even shot, I'm like, all right, so we got the cast and we got the place where we're gonna shoot it at. What are we gonna talk about? Because Rockefeller has been shut down respectfully for 20 to 25 years. It was like 2005. This is 2000. We started it in 2020 last year because we only like 6 months in, or 7 to 8. I don't know. It's been a blur. It's been a ride. Pause. Excuse my English. But
Go again.
it's gonna be a lot of pauses in this joint.
We need a guitar.
but
that's
no, I can still keep the
I love
conversation.
it. Yeah, I love it. We loves it.
But so I'm like, we can't just talk about Rockefeller stuff. It has to be nostalgia meets current.
Exactly.
So if you think about it, from that Rockefeller tree, the entertainment industry was spanned. Anybody that was somebody in that Rockefeller building is a VP somewhere or running the music division or a manager, or a lot of people in the music game, the entertainment industry, the film industry, the fashion world came from Rockefeller. If you really pay attention, models.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dame had a lot. Like Dame was before his time, and
He was about empowering people.
Right,
So even if you was on there as an intern, they somebody else now. You done leveled up.
20 years later, you the guy
leveled up,
or the girl, respectfully.
Yep.
So I'm like, we can honor that. We can honor everything Rock Nation is doing. Like, it's everybody got their own little entity and flourishing, and it's basically its own universe.
Right.
So we named it the Rock Multiverse. Even with Philly, anything that's connected with Rock and Philly is state property babies. Let's be real. State property flag is in Philly forever. That's but you can't erase state property from Rock.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Same thing-
kind of help put it together.
Same
for-
thing with
for-
Dipset and what they did in Harlem and what Bleak did in Brooklyn, and like they are made men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we're gonna honor that all in one pot, but let's do it around the time not Stephen A. I keep saying that in interviews. So Shannon Sharp and Skip went through their little issue and all that. I'm like, that's never gonna happen with us because we not gonna disrespect each other as men. We're gentlemen. Like I said, I'm big on being gentlemen.
Exactly.
We're not. I'm not no pushover either though.
Right.
But
Respect.
if I'm gonna be a
It's
gentleman to
respect
you, if you real, you're gonna be a gentleman back to me.
Exactly.
That's why we connected.
So quick.
That's
Yeah.
why we
Yeah.
live. That's
So-
all we want.
Me and Leak was like, we're not gonna argue on camera. We both passionate about Rockefeller and we got our own opinions, but we're not gonna argue and go to blows and all this type of stuff. But
You structured
we're
it.
going, it's gonna be a debate forum. But Twin comes in as the moderator because females always get it done. Females is always the common ground, always
There we go.
I'm gonna say certain females.
the right female.
There you go.
The right
We ain't gonna
female.
say everybody.
Let's not
Right.
clap it
I like
all.
to keep it 100. Everybody don't fit that bill.
Right.
Yeah, so we gonna say it's the right way.
I ain't
Right.
gonna
Get that
say
story
nothing.
You is gonna say
You ain't
something.
lying.
Right.
We gonna give you all the talk, cause
No, but I'm just saying you're not lying. And
Not everybody.
unfortunately, everybody, male, female, species, human, everybody is not equal too. But when he say it, I don't even want to separate it, because what happens is the ones who don't fall in line will hear a man speak and start to fall in line, because they're starting to be more aware. The problem is with us women is we're quick to hear the bash, but we don't hear the praise. So when we hear a man praise, the other one who's doing it wrong will get it right. So when when a man says it, I don't say anything, because that allows the deaf ear to listen. After a while, she'll start getting it right.
That was powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
After a while, she'll start getting it
true.
right.
But,
you know,
a lot
the
of
ones
women-
who want to will get it right.
Right.
But if we start giving light to the ones that don't, that's the problem. That's what's wrong with us, and that's why some of us are changing the way we change it. Because the ones who don't keep getting the praise, and the ones who do are not being praised enough.
Right.
You know.
Well, some women don't think they got to praise. That's I think that's a little bit of it too. We got some great women. Don't ever get that twisted.
Yeah, but we don't. You
But
know.
we got some that really, and I'm not taking them from like the way they was raised and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck a nigga. I don't really need it. You know what I mean? What you bringing to the table and all that. Like, they think.
All that shit is a hurt place.
Is
It's
it
a hurt place.
Right.
It's a hurt place.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Is it default though? Like
It's a
I know
hurt
that's
place.
how they feel, but is it default? Maybe it's a story that everybody has.
Yeah,
a story.
but yeah, but it is their fault, because at the end of the day,
Yeah, because we
if
are
one-
accountable to our own.
not even
actions,
that.
like-
I'm saying to get somebody new, you gotta give up that old shit.
Right,
So
we
you
don't-
always,
right,
I mean,
right,
so,
right.
so
We don't know that. Men and women, we don't know that. When we go into things, we don't know that we shouldn't talk about our past.
Right.
We don't know that. We don't know that we telling you, oh, I got cheated on, was actually setting you up to get cheated on. We think we telling you this so you won't do it.
yeah, I mean, with
But
some right, and I
that's what I'm
understand that.
saying. So we don't know that. Unfortunately, age is not intelligence. Age is the
Thank
number
you.
of years that
Right,
you've been on this earth.
right. You don't have to.
That's
just,
it.
just because you're grown, don't mean
There
you're
you go.
grown.
That's why I'm not scared to say my age. I hear my
I'm
girlfriends,
45.
they be like, why are you saying your age? Bitch, I made it.
I might, right.
I live in North Philly. I
Right.
made it. I
Facts.
made it to see this age. And I didn't snort coke. I just go down the line on what it is I didn't do. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Then get high.
Yeah,
Shout out
like,
to everybody ain't
I'm
still cool.
definitely.
Yeah, big clap it up for no more Scarface.
There you go. You know, I made it to where I didn't
That's
fall
where we
in the
draw the
trend
line.
of other things.
No, you being honest.
Yeah, the bad part is
being
there's so
honest.
much that we don't know. And then remember the common ground in the conversation
Right.
is understanding that you in your response is coming from what you've been hurt from. And how you've been treated. Like when I hear men say there's no good woman, nigga, you look past the good woman.
Thank you.
When you was looking at the bad bitch.
Yep.
Not literally a bad bitch, because not all bad bitches are bad girls.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is you was attracted to the trouble, and the one that was sweet was too sweet for you.
That's true.
You see what
Now,
I'm saying?
it is, but
That's true.
as a man, I'm gonna say this. Now, this just me. If you a person and you just getting in relationship, just say like, all right, you 30 and now this your first relationship, you have to get a couple bad ones before you get the good one. So why you didn't expect that? And like it's not gonna always be
But that's not
just the
true.
first. All right, this is why I'm saying it gotta be, because you gotta learn.
Sometimes you gotta fall on your face a couple times.
Right, that's that, and you gotta wait till your turn too. Like, you know how many people, women and men right now saying, oh, bitches ain't shit, or niggas ain't shit, but your dream do walk by you every day. But being as though you're so mad, you ain't gonna never catch
Like
it.
I just said, we
Right.
don't realize that
You ain't
we
gonna never
do
catch
that.
it.
That's what I'm trying
But
to
I'm
tell
saying
you.
men doing that now too. You're right.
That's what I said.
That's-
Men and women
okay.
are currently doing that. We don't see, when you hear a man say, I didn't have a good woman, or you hear a woman say, niggas ain't shit, that's because the nigga you chose wasn't shit. It's some things is beautifully wrapped pieces of shit. My grandma said, you
Right,
gotta
right,
watch,
no, for real,
you
right.
gotta watch Easter clothes with, you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Niggas in their Easter clothes. Like, you
Right.
had that on for about a week. Why
Right.
you still wearing this fucking robe? Like,
Niggas got their suits.
they taking pictures with this same Louis Vuitton robe or some shit like that, and it's like, what's under that? What I'm saying is we coming from a hurt place, but you should not have to have experienced some fucked up shit. That's not entitled to you.
I'm saying everybody gonna go through it. That's what.
No,
I'm not saying
I'm not
experience it and
disagreeing.
it's on you. When I'm saying
Both of y'all
I
are
think it's
correct,
not
though.
fair.
it's supposed to make it better for the
just
next
life.
person.
Yeah, I
though.
just think it's
life.
not fair.
It's not. Just
Yeah.
like if you went through your marriage and y'all was perfect, but y'all didn't work out, you know, in your new marriage, not to take that with you, but all right, so maybe I can do this a little bit more because that died down because I kind of thought, I mean, I ain't had, that's what I'm saying. People don't think
Yeah, I
like
just
that.
learned that I
People,
wasn't supposed to talk about my past.
people,
That's not necessarily true.
It's a choice.
It is.
It's not necessarily true because me, when I meet somebody, I'm trying to get to know you, so I want to know what happened to you in your past. Because I like to break
Yeah,
down
but
things
not
and
my
analyze.
past.
If you tell me, oh, this and that happened in your past, I know, okay, now on this particular topic or this issue, I got to be a little careful. You got to cater to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but certain things, yes. But
Okay, I got-
unfortunately,
nah.
brother, here's the issue. If I
like-
tell you that this man never gave me flowers every Friday, now I didn't give you the chance to give me the flowers.
Right. Thank you.
So I'm just
Thank you,
certain things
baby.
I should
There you
tell
go.
you. Like I should tell you if I was raped. So I
Right.
don't want you touching
Right.
me a certain way.
Right.
But I shouldn't tell you what another man did.
Because
I'm
now
never
it's like
gonna
you
let
forcing it
shake
on
the
me.
hand of a man I touched.
No, I wouldn't want.
I would at least warn you about it. You understand what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yep.
So I think
Oh, I don't
some
care about
things,
that.
no, but it's out of respect. Men
No,
talk
right.
when a woman is not around, and I don't want you to stand there in a pissing contest with a conversation with some nigga that say
I
I
would
fucked
never
your
sit
bitch
there
and
and
it
talk
didn't
to a
happen.
man about no woman.
That's what I'm
No,
saying. But men
let's
do
not
that.
act
Yeah, but a lot
like
of
it don't
dudes-
happen.
it
It does.
does.
Every
That's
day.
what I'm
You're
trying
right.
to say.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for the safety
That's
of
all.
my man that's standing next to me, I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah.
And it's not letting him know to brag. It's to let him know what he walking into.
Exactly.
Not
Appreciate
sending
that.
my man to a war. You
Exactly.
fucking crazy?
Right.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna tell you, babe. Listen. He hollered at me before.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't go nowhere, or it did go somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you
You
know.
know.
So if I walk
Yeah, it's
off
cool.
and y'all go into the conversation, niggas is
Yeah.
I just had that
they
conversation not so long
sweet
ago.
with their words. They be like, yeah, you
Facts.
know, I was
Yeah.
talking to Shorty. Like, I've been talking to Shorty. You know, I just had 6 niggas say that they was fucking with me. And if
But that-
somebody in the crowd didn't know that I wasn't that tight, they had to be like,
But
yo,
like
she's
you
not
said,
that tight.
that's the connection with you and him. Yeah, like if that's taken care of
Exactly.
before y'all even go out and get that
Which
energy.
is why
like,
I
you know
say
what I'm saying?
it. Certain things I should tell you. Like
Yeah.
I said, if I was touched, if I was hurt. But the things
Right.
like romance, I need you to do that on your own. So
Facts.
if I say what I didn't get, it's better that you learn. So some things
So
I
it's
should tell
authentic,
you.
yeah.
Yes, because I wanted to come from you. Like
Right.
that whole opening the
Right.
car door thing.
Yeah.
Because like she said, if you be like, Dad, you know, Steve never gave me flowers. Now he thinking like, damn. So
gotta give him
I've
flowers.
always got it. Like it's like now she put me on a test.
But then nigga like, but
See
like
if he
me,
come
I'm
in
like-
with
So can I
flowers.
say something like, I like flowers?
Yeah.
You just tell me what you like, and then
There you go.
you receive it.
Right.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. I
Right.
think some things we should be careful for.
You
But
right. You right.
it's
Do women like flowers? Not to cut
I
you
do.
off.
I'm a
Okay.
woman.
Okay.
Don't say my last guy gave me flowers every day.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
No.
Right. Right.
Because
Right.
niggas
Yeah. Yeah.
will
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Some women don't like flowers.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, I
They
do.
don't.
I say it. I like flowers.
But it comes to the conversation. Like
Exactly.
once the lust get out the way and you don't.
You
like,
can ask those questions during
yeah.
the day. Hey, do you like flowers? That's the thing.
Exactly.
But
Do
a
you
lot
like
of right.
flowers?
A lot of people have been together 30 years, bro. They only know each other's favorite color. They only know each other's food. They just some people just get caught up in that.
Respectfully,
that round and round.
Maybe they made it work, but maybe that wasn't meant to be.
Facts.
Do y'all
Everybody
talk
got a
about
reason
stuff
to
like
see
that
it.
on your podcast though sometimes?
No, my podcast is basically a Rockefeller podcast that got popular, but now I'm media bull, so we about to come up with some more stuff.
Oh,
with
it's about to turn up.
No,
So let's get back to
Come on, let's talk.
you and the music. So with you and the music and your ties with Rockefeller or people at Rockefeller,
Right.
what made you bow out and go to media? You know what I mean?
So like before, when I was doing the music stuff, I ain't had no ties to Rockefeller. I just knew
Okay.
Leak was just my man.
Okay.
So I stopped doing the music stuff. You know what I mean, start living life and all that. Me and Leak reconnected, but I always was investing. Like I didn't have like studios, barbershops, like cleaning companies, security companies. Like, I mean, I'm always trying to like, you mean, make it happen. So I'm master marketing bull. Like, so when me and Leak did the podcast, that's when all the Rockefeller stuff started, you know, opening up. And
Okay.
they seen the content and they started to respect it. Like Dame Dash reposted it. Pain in the Ass did the intro. Everybody don't know who Pain in the Ass is.
I know who Peyton is.
I know y'all know, but I mean,
I know
you
DJ Crazy.
Y'all got a young audience. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I
y'all
know
got a
who-
diverse
A lot
audience.
of y'all don't know what
It's
pain in
young-
the ass.
young-
Not you being a pain in the ass.
Right, I know
It is
it.
a
Pain in the Ass
Yeah.
is the first voice you hear on Reasonable Doubt before you hear Jay-Z.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he did the intro to our podcast, which I wrote.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he gave me the publishing and all that. Like,
That's dope.
Like,
That's what's up.
and who else? Bleak co-signed it. The Source magazine voted 7 best new urban podcasts of 2023. when we only had 4 episodes.
Go ahead, y'all. Clap that up, man.
Yeah.
Clap that up.
Let's go.
So yeah, we just getting started. We only got like 7 episodes. The Oskino episode is our biggest episode. And,
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
and,
Just shout out to Oskino. That's my guy.
that was
man.
a shout out to Emilio Sparks. He
For
blessed
sure.
us.
Yeah.
Of course he gonna bless us because we had the cheat code. But he had to make sure once he seen the first episode and he knew, like, you know what I mean, he seen the quality. That's when he got on. I didn't know he was gonna get on that early. I thought we were gonna build it up. I'm like, all right, we're gonna shoot like 10 episodes.
Yeah,
then
then-
we're gonna start reaching out to the prop.
Exactly.
But it started happening early, and then we just took off. And I'm like, back to the music part. I know how to move as a rapper, so I'm like, now that I have this, what do I do? We was talking about this off camera. We go out there, shake hands, and kiss babies. That's why I'm here today.
And boom.
I'm on a tour. I'm on a media podcast.
But say the whole thing. You
You gotta shake hands, kiss babies, and make America great again.
Got to
America
be
is the
more
greatest
careful.
country in the world, by the way.
Who says that? Make America great again.
I got a question.
I wonder.
What's up?
I totally been a fan for a long time, but where did Wolfpack come from?
Shout out Wolfpack. Wolfpack is still standing. Wolfpack is a childhood bond between me and my best friend.
Okay.
My brother from another. Shout out to Wolfpack Marlowe. We started at M&T and Jay-Z and Dame Dash. I was rapping and he was basically dancing my videos, making sure everything right behind the scenes and all that type of stuff.
I could not find my black
Yeah,
hat.
so
I think I'm gonna hit the holler at my brother because I think that's who got it. I
oh
had
no,
the Wolfpack
I'm
hat.
gonna have Marlo lace you. You on camera now, so like Marlo gonna lace you.
And
We gonna
little
send-
brother, I swear, I think you got it.
We gonna send you a special package, but
Oh, thank you.
respectfully too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like shout out to Wolfpack.
No, I take
Shout out to
packages.
Wolfpack.
What are you talking
Right,
about?
right.
Single out here.
That's still my
Packages
business
sent.
partner.
I got some.
Send the packages. How about
that's
this
still-
one?
We going and listen, not to cut you off, but please subscribe and hit that button. We gonna show y'all how y'all can win a date with Son.
Oh,
know
wait,
what I'm
hold on. I was supposed to pretend. No, I'm not single. So I heard that when you say that you're not single, you get more people. I'm not single.
Yeah, oh, for
That's
sure.
how it go.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
not single. I'm in a
Oh, for
relationship.
sure.
Now I
Don't
just
nobody
need a
really
fake
want.
ring.
Yeah, don't nobody don't want you until
No,
until
Until
you
so
with
I'm
somebody.
in a relationship.
Because the whole purpose is, if you single, what's wrong with her? At least if she said she got somebody, then something good about her.
So I'm in a relationship. Not the fact that
Some
I'm.
people don't care though.
Yeah.
Facts. I know
Like
some
some
people.
people,
As long as they don't call
prefer
me.
that you're in a relationship
Facts.
because you're not messing up their situation.
Exactly.
Shit,
They
until
gotta be on-
until she
Spend
mess
time with you.
until she mess up your situation.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now
And
you're
then
like,
it's
oh,
a situationship.
you're like, wait a minute.
Well, scratch that. I'm in a relationship.
I'm gonna show y'all how y'all can win a date with sex.
It's complicated.
You're gonna have security.
No,
there.
no, no. I'm not that shit better not be Don't bring
Oh,
me no
Lord.
complications. I don't even like the word. Don't bring me no trouble. I keep trying to say that if I deal with a man who need help, I want him to go to therapy, get counseling.
Wow.
Let me be his home health aide. Because
Right.
that shit you about to take
Why
me
I go
through,
pay
I
her
think
and
we
you
should
my
get
lady? I could just talk to
said
you.
that.
Right,
Let
yeah.
me
Right.
be the home health aide. Because you about to
Facts.
put me through a whirlwind of shit. So if you go, I'm going to pick you up from therapy, boo. The stuff you can't tell me. Tell her. You go ahead and get that thing. Let me be your home health. Pay me for the bullshit you about to put me through.
That's what everybody
Let
does
us get
anyway.
this money together. Let me be your home health aide. Let me clock into the bullshit and clock out when you try not to give it to me.
Exactly.
Got something for you?
Yeah.
No,
Come
go ahead.
on. No, you heard you.
No, I was just saying, since y'all was like, y'all was doing the Jay and Dame thing.
Yeah,
Like,
my fault.
but the situation, I know you've been asked that a lot. Like, the situation, what you think the situation, like, brought the whole rock down? I mean, like, do you blame Dame or you blame Jay? Like,
I blame nobody. What's meant to be is meant to be. They made history,
Exactly.
and like, here's the thing: people from outside our culture, they start businesses all the time and they sell it, and it's not a big deal. We just made it because they were so close, and we made it a big deal. We really don't know, other than even some people, key people in Rockefeller, don't know the real nitty gritty of why it ended. Only certain few people know. So I'm just saying we really don't know. But people sell companies all the time. It's not a big deal. Both of those brothers are flourishing in what they're doing, and I respect and honor both of what they're doing. Dame doing what he's doing with the CEO line. I'm wearing Dame glasses right now.
I see.
He personally
I see.
sent them to me. Shout out to Dame.
Clap it up for Dame too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to Dame.
Dame is a knowledge book walking.
I'm wearing Rock Nation socks, paper plane socks right now. Shout out to Emory Jones. It's a balance. Shout out to both of them boys. Like they doing what they doing, and people sell companies all day. So I don't pick sides. I just honor both. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it was too soon?
I do. Like
Unfinished business. Like
it's definitely unfinished business because like Beans was just about to drop the Becoming. That was his biggest album, if you think. Like
Bigger than the truth.
mainstream. I'll say.
mainstream wise,
Okay,
sales
okay.
wise. Like he was about to Beans. Was
Had
about
me
to
nervous
become-
for a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
Nothing is better than your first album because that's your.
Some people first, they second
Some
album
people
did
gotta
outbeat
figure.
them.
Some
But
people
I like
gotta
that
figure it
though.
out.
I
Some
like
people gotta
that.
figure it out, but
Most of the
that
times you're right.
I
That
think
hunger
that
you
first one
can't.
gives you that
Yeah.
kick.
But yeah, Beans was about to become. He was about to break into the mainstream. And remember, he caught the case.
Yeah.
And Chris and Neef was doing their thing. Freeway's doing his thing. Petey Crack was about to come out. Bleak was
Crack
still
my
doing
guy.
his thing. They was signing more people. They had MOP. They
I
had,
don't think Emilio did he get an album out.
No.
Oh yes.
Yeah, him and
Sparks
Sparks
and
came out.
never got a chance to
Do an
drop
album together. No, they didn't. They the only ones. And Crack.
Petey couldn't
Crack-
drop, but they
Crack
was
they
gearing
brought
up.
one.
I think Petey was next up to do an album, and
Oh, he's doing something now, though, ain't he?
yeah.
He's doing something now. I think.
Oskito
Yeah,
and Sparks, they had a video out though. They
Yeah,
was- they
Oskito,
album was
yeah,
coming out.
Oskito, my man.
But what people don't realize too though,
He's a good dude.
Dame and Jay came together as a
changed
business,
lives.
as a business though. In the beginning, they came together because of the music. You know what I'm saying? So when you come together as a business, you run your business, and sometimes it runs its course. So I
You
wouldn't
know what
blame
I
nobody.
like that just appeared that people don't pay attention to. You know, I'm big on seconds and time. Like this moment right here is total history. People wish they could be in this position.
Exactly.
Talking to you, talking to him, sitting next to him, sitting next to us. Us being in the room together is history by itself.
Facts.
But when,
We
like
appreciate
you just
that.
said, when you
We
said
really
those
appreciate
two came
it.
together in business, look at what happened with them two having an idea individually, putting it together. They now inspire a person
Exactly.
like him to be able to come to and be who he is
Yep.
off of what they created with their brain. So
Exactly.
what you said earlier, completely off camera, when you don't do something, you don't know what you could have created.
Exactly.
So just do it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Them
And don't
two
care.
men with the idea came all the way over here to Philly.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Now he got to rock the mic.
Them tree branches be crazy.
It spawned,
You
it-
never
Right.
know.
Right.
You
Like,
have no idea. Them
they
two men
changed-
could have been sitting somewhere
They
not
changed the
even
lives
knowing.
of 7 people from this city. Like, cause let's be real, Philadelphia really paid attention to Rockefeller respectively when state property reigned supreme.
Yeah.
Once we realized that we got 7 of our own up there, everybody was trying to get signed up. Everybody wore Rockaware or state property.
The
in this
first
city.
thing that got
This
my
is a-
attention
This is a
and made you
Rockefeller
feel
city.
like it was possible was when you look at the people, you like, oh my God, that's not possible. Then when you see the people that look like yourself,
Right.
you like, oh my God, this possible.
you can do it.
Like I must have just walked past him, or he lived down the street, or you check the neighborhood they from. They like, yo, they from my
And-
city. This is possible.
And you believe
It makes you
just
more
as good
believable.
and you just
Yeah.
as smart.
When you hear Jay-Z from the project, you're like, wait, somebody from the project could think like that? So your brain just start working like, hold on, I got a dream.
Well,
Like-
yeah, back to what y'all saying. Yo, shout out to both of them brothers. Like, and it's
Yeah.
another guy too, Kareem. We gotta give Kareem.
Kareem
Big,
Birkin,
all
yeah.
the
Enough
sign
mentions,
partner.
yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, you can't forget the bridge. Black Friday management.
Right,
Sadiq
shout
and
out to
Roller.
Sadiq.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for
Sadiq.
Sadiq and Roller,
They would have never met
it would've
Beans,
been
none of them
Right,
It would have been
right.
none of
No
They
them.
brought a
Beans,
lot.
no
They was
what's the name?
managing Eve.
Yeah, Eve,
they
everybody.
And
had
shout out
they
to
whole-
yeah.
That
Listen,
was supposed to be state property first, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I grew up
No.
around the corner
They
from
was
Sadiq.
going.
that was Black Friday
Black Friday
management, but that
management.
was supposed to be the label
Right.
Yeah.
under Rockefeller.
Fella,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And they had Murder Mill. Yeah. And
Shout out to
then-
Murder Mill.
Yeah,
South
everybody. So
Big shout
I
out
did
to
a lot of shows
Sadiq.
with them. I was in the mix. and so- But
Yeah, and big shout out to Sadiq too, because he
Yeah,
used to come
Sadiq.
to all the 16th and Sussex games, and I used to play in them. So
Yeah, he knows.
he brought a lot of people, even
Legend.
like basketball
Legend.
people. Like
Right.
he brought a lot of people to the hood.
That's when Philly
Well, he's
was.
from
I
New
give him
York,
that. I'm
man.
from there. I'm
Yeah,
born and
26,
raised
yeah,
24th and Cambridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt.
Buildings.
Yeah.
Fire back then.
Yeah, big shout out to Sadiq. I can co-sign that as
good
being
guy.
like Sen said. I'm 45 years old, so I ain't got no problem. I got the Michael Jordan number come back. My name is Mike. Like I don't have, I mean, like I tell people, make it to my age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know a thing about music, and I think the thing that inspired me was knowing somebody came from something I thought was impossible and made it possible. That's what made me get into music, because I just saw a face that I didn't think would even think about
I
it.
think that's most rappers. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wasn't rappers. They were just like, oh, they seen him. I could do it.
And it's certain special ones
Right.
that can translate, and it don't have to be about music, because
Right.
the message I'm trying to get point across, you don't have to be the rapper, the
Exactly.
guy.
Yes.
Everybody can be the guy or the girl.
Right.
right.
Like, you just gotta be you.
There you go.
You gotta be you, but have something to be cocky about.
You got to play your part. You gotta play your part.
There's a difference. Have something to be
Be
cocky
cocky
about,
about. Right.
and then go out here, shake hands, kiss babies, and make America great.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
Right.
Not to catch up on that note, explain to them what Rock the Mic stand for.
Oh, recognizing opportunities creatively through honest economical methods and change.
God
There you
damn
go.
it. Say it again. So they can hear you.
Recognizing opportunities creatively through honest economical methods and change.
Clap that up, baby.
I like that.
All right, it's about that time, y'all. So we're gonna play the game now.
Okay.
So Common Ground's got a game here. What is it called? Excellence. I love it. We always play. Yeah, it's called Pick a Ticket. Buy the ticket, see the ticket, throw the ticket in the trash. However it go, right? But I'm gonna give you two people, and you gotta choose one.
Okay.
It's only them two. You can't switch it up. It ain't gonna probably make sense. Some of them won't.
You gotta choose one. You can't be
One
neutral.
person. No, it's no neutral in this. It's only yes or it's only yeah. You gotta choose something.
Let's go.
Don't blame
Ready?
on making it hard.
Oh yeah, I'm making it hard for everybody.
Shout out to y'all too, because y'all made the politically correct answer impossible. So let's
There
go.
you go.
Let's
Thank
get it.
you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So I know you ain't rapping, but let's say you was. So you only get this one person to be on your song. You either gonna get Carly B or Nicki Minaj.
I hate putting females up against me. Shout out to the queens.
Still kept it neutral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Cardi. Shout out to Nicki though.
Come on, son.
Why is that though?
Yeah, why is that? Yeah, first we're gonna get your why, then everybody gets their pick.
I would love to work with Nicki, but Cardi, like I'm into multicultural stuff, and I want Cardi talking Spanish,
Okay.
but still with her saying flavor.
Well, all right. So, what's your take on like, being a rapper, having writers,
Having writers,
and that's mostly Cardi B music.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. But I mean, you can't say you like some.
I see you working. I love it.
It's a difference between an artist and a rapper.
Right.
Like, if you're an artist, you can have writers, you can have
Exactly.
I mean, all that. Like, but if you're a rapper, you gotta write your stuff. But everybody make great music. So shout out to both of them.
You ever have a writer?
No.
Come
You
on,
need to
son.
write for me. I'm sorry.
Me too. I'm not a rapper.
Just write.
I'm on my.
If you feel
like,
like
it's
my
nothing-
voice is the shit, and I could put
Yeah,
something.
it's
together,
nothing. It's nothing
give
wrong
it
with
to
having
me.
There's nothing wrong with having a writer, but you can't claim the like.
Can't claim the voice.
With hip hop,
yeah.
I'm gonna let you get back to the game.
Oh,
Let
come
me
on.
make
This
this
is what the
statement.
game is about.
With hip hop, it's certain chambers.
Right.
There you go.
You can't get in that Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, Scarface. I'm gonna say Jadakiss. You can't get in that chamber. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
You can't get in that chamber if you got a writer.
Right.
There you go. But they want to. A lot of people want
You know
to.
what
They
I'm
want
saying?
that
But,
respect.
but Michael
Can't
Jackson
get
had a writer. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the greatest entertainer of all
The
time.
United States from
He's
which
an
it
entertainer.
stands.
You know
He's
what
an
I'm saying?
entertainer.
Yeah, it's a difference. He's the greatest person in the United States from which it stands, so he can do that
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
I'm saying, wait a minute now.
Usher
Like,
got writers.
he does what he wants.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So
Stands.
it's
I like that though, but I'm gonna say this. So before we get back to the game, because now you just put me on game on something. So if you're an artist, if you call yourself an artist, let me clear it up. So it's cool if you got a writer or whatever, because that's what you do. But
mean,
if you're a rapper, you should be able to write and you should be able to freestyle, like at a drop of a hat too. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Just wanted to make sure Common Ground. That's how we get down.
You see where you going with
Ooh, don't worry,
try to
be
start something.
happy. But no, Sin, come on, Sin. If you got your album, Nicki or Carly,
Cardi.
come on, whoop de whoop. You try to get me too. It's
I'm
cool.
gonna go with Nicki Minaj on that one.
G.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Nicki just
Yeah.
because the authenticity. How you say that?
Authenticity.
Yeah, this common ground. He said it right.
I like-
He said it right. It's common ground. Excellence. He on the show. He know what he's talking about.
You know what
If I was a rapper, I wouldn't be a type of rapper to chase the fame. You know what I mean? I like more of the rappers that take more pride in their craft and all
Facts.
that. I wouldn't be chasing the number ones. I'm more like a Cole or something like that. You know what I mean? That's why I'll pick.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
somebody
know
that
what's
right.
crazy? My whole pick for Cardi was I had no choice. That's number one. I had no choice. He gave me two people, and I had to choose between
Right,
the two.
that's right.
The other thing is, what I like about her is she don't mind saying something. This is what brought me on Cardi
Yeah.
with everything. She said, I will still shop at the Rainbow Shop.
As she
I
should.
love
And she made other women feel comfortable for
Right.
if they didn't have the money but still wanted
As
to
should.
look.
Well, I mean,
So in my
she
brain-
was ratchet already. That's what she shot.
But that's not fair to say ratchet. What if
Right.
what if I ain't got it?
She's
So
original.
in my brain,
She's being her.
So
Yeah,
for
she's
me-
being her. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, that was it. It was
So you
nothing
fell
personal. I
in love with her
literally,
as a person.
and that's it. That's what I said.
So-
He gave me no choice.
When I
Yeah,
pick
but-
Cardi, like
No,
I
he
would,
gave
I
me
would
no
love to
choice.
put, like I would love to put both of them women on the record. That's the
That's
money
what I
maker right
said.
there.
And to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
it a being, all y'all chicks got rainbow on. Y'all ain't pull nobody with no
I call that
Versace
the
or no
EV store.
Gucci.
No, I
all
call that
y'all
the EV
chicks
store.
got rainbow.
That's
All them
everybody got
tights.
it on.
Them tights is 5 for
A
20.
lot of rainbow parking lot all the time.
Them tights 5 for 20,
Wait a
bro.
minute. He gave me no choice. I was stuck with it, so I had to figure
yeah, the
out.
tight-
That's the tough one for me.
The tights 5 for 20. Excellence. Let's get you, Carly B or Nicki.
Oh, Carly, I'm going to Milan to eat some spaghetti.
Facts. All right, so look. So now you got a song. Everybody got a song here, and this person gonna do your hook. It's either Mary J or Alicia Keys.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh yeah, these joints crazy, bro. Welcome to Common Ground 22.
That's a good one.
And you the
Oh,
guest.
is
Yeah, you the guest. You always
on-
first.
it's on you, it's on you.
You always first. It's just all about
Mary
you
J,
today.
Mary J or
Like I said, you got your song, and they gonna do the hook. Mary J
I know
or
you.
Alicia Keys.
okay, I gotta put the queen on the hook, but Alicia Keys gonna play the piano in the back. Oh shit.
Oh, he got them both in. He snuck them both in. You know what? I'm taking that too.
Yeah.
Cause you right. She does a lot. She kind of outdid her. Now that I'm looking at it. Come on.
And Mary
Let's
J
talk.
gonna be
Let's
on
do
the
it.
you know,
Let's talk. That's why I got you.
disclosure. I don't like this shit. You making it hard.
That's what I gotta do. It can't be
You
easy.
made me choose.
But that's why I said,
between
let's
the
go,
two.
let's go.
You
Like,
made
you know
me
what I mean?
choose. I gotta go with Mary. Mary.
Whoop-dee.
I'm gonna say Alicia Keys. She's just so creative.
Yeah, she is.
G.
I'm gonna go with MJ.
Excellent.
MJ.
I love y'all. All right,
Shout
so
out to both of
now
those queens.
Yes,
here it go.
Yes.
So you gotta pick a partner. It don't got nothing to do with nothing. You just gotta have a partner. On this day, you gotta have a partner. So you got Cyclops or Wolverine.
I'm going.
I don't care if you're going to the mall. You gotta pick a partner.
Wolverine.
Okay. He said Wolverine. I'm going with. I might have to roll with Cyclops. I know he going. You see some shit for me a little bit. Wolverine probably gonna act like an ass.
Yeah, but
to the
I
mall.
never liked Cyclops. Like, he was always.
You can say it. You can say it.
He was a bit.
But on some respectfully, he was the guy. He was the guy. He was the guy. But he was like the leader of the X-Men, right?
Right, yeah,
But you ever see something? You're not a hater, but you see like yo.
It's like that
Boy,
whining
you ain't
ass
really
little
the guy.
brother that
Right, yeah,
just
you're
won't
right.
go
You're the
nowhere.
guy. Like somebody else should be the guy.
You know your
Right,
mom
right.
says taking your girl outside.
He said you're really not the guy. Somebody
You're
else.
not the guy, but that's what the powers to be want. So go ahead.
That's like your
You know what
mom
I mean?
said, you want to go to the mall, take your little brother. Like, dang, this
Who your
nigga gotta
partner?
Go with me.
Who your partner,
I'm
sir?
going with. Who else? I'm not rocking with Cyclops. I'm not. He gotta stay home.
And Wolverine, he can't die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, and I like his arrogance. We might could start trouble together.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna tour them all in Philly. I'm with Wolverine.
Yeah, I will.
Whoopty.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine.
G.
I'm going with X. I'm going with X.
I know that's okay. Excellence. You already know we always got you in it, baby.
Yeah, Wolverine. I get to take my pizza home.
There you go.
All right. So now this a ticket. So they having the show. You only can go to one.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest or the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay, like I'm gonna be totally honest. Shout out to the Sugar Hill Gang. Respect
I know it.
to the forefathers. Like I give everybody props because without them, we have nothing to talk about. we have no culture.
Right.
They, you mean, but I don't know too much about them. I just know that they did it first. They did it. They was around the time.
Like the originators.
That's good.
They're the originators. I
good.
didn't do my research on them enough to
got you.
become a fan.
We just
So
gave
I gotta go
homework.
with Tribe.
Okay. Come on, son.
We just gave you homework. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a senior citizen up in this building. I'm older than everybody.
No,
I'm older than
I don't know. Yeah, because
everybody.
Mike only 25. Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
Mike not gonna tell his real age.
He
He just
25.
turned 31.
Oh, 25, then 31. Yeah, he must have like, he got a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I'm going with the old school Sugar Hill gang.
Sugar Hill. Come on, Whoopty. Come on.
I love Tribe. Sugar Hill Gang, all right. I'm gonna go with Tribe Called Quest.
Whoop.
Tribe.
G.
Just because my ignorance with Sugar Hill.
Go right.
That's
Yeah,
understood.
yeah, he's still young. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he-
understood. Yeah.
You gotta keep it
Excellent.
clean.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tribe and I'm showing up with Cold Crush. The Sugar Hill can fuck themselves.
Okay, yeah. You heard it first on Common Grounds. All right, this another ticket right here. So, of course, you only get to go to one concert, Bone Thugs and Harmony or Amigos. I'm going to see Bone. I grew up on Bone, so. I mean, even though I like Amigos.
All right, so is off. I mean, is
One
takeoff? Is takeoff there?
Yeah, it's a group. It's their group, Amigos.
That makes sense.
So
Good
I
question.
got it.
For sure.
Shout out to Bone Thugs.
We giving
they
them
the
all
legends, but Takeoff is not with us no more. So if I get to see all three of them together,
Yes, you will.
I gotta see the Migos.
Okay.
Facts.
Sin.
Oh, I'm going with the old school.
Whoopty.
Hey, I'm over there with Bone Thugs.
Yeah, that's what I got on the
Boom,
top.
boom, boom,
That's what, I listen to that shit every morning. I listen to that shit every morning. The first of the month, you better wake up, wake up, wake
Wait
up.
a minute, they put the first of the month on the
Yeah,
map, but we
right.
don't even understand what the first of the month
He said from the
meant.
1st to the
When my
15th.
folks
We gotta
see
get
this
it up,
song, they
baby.
gonna grind me up because I supposed to say Bone Thugs,
He
but
got-
He gets the
He said they gonna grind me up,
We
bro.
need a grinder. We need a
But
grinder.
Respect your answer, though.
Takeoff not here no more. So
Right.
if I get to see that one more time,
Yeah.
like let's go.
Respect.
Right. I'm
G.
going
Rest
with
in
Bone
peace,
Thugs and Harmony.
You want Bones?
Excellent.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, I got one right here. My
That's it.
bad.
I already know. Come on, I know you got one.
I'm gonna bring it to Philly though,
Let's do it.
right? Ram Squad or Major Figures.
All right, now hold on. Before you answer, I'm gonna say this. Now I'm glad that I am my
So you
age.
told me to leave? Just
Hold on.
leave.
No, now, I'm glad that you're my age. Now I'm gonna say this. Now what's so crazy? Rest in peace to Tommy Hill. Like
Yes, sir.
me and
Rest in
Tommy
peace.
used to really kick it. Know what I'm saying, like I met them back the projects.
He was a good
But
guy.
I actually grew up around the corner from Major Figures. Like I remember when Wallow was a young boy. Right. He wasn't really out but so much. I was on 24th of Cambridge. I grew up on Justin Street. I'm just say real quick. And then I moved to 19th in Ontario. So to go on what you said, I remember when Young Guns, Chris and Neef was around there. But see, I also remember when Rucky and Chop was around there too. When Bump was down there, you know what I'm saying? When Bianca was down there, when Dutch and them was hot. So just on that,
Yeah, respect.
I'm gonna have to go with Major Figures only on the strength, cause I actually synced it. You know what I mean? Like I really saw Gil and them rap. I seen Rucky give Cashley 1,000 bars, 100 cars. We ain't had his YouTube or none of that then. 1,000 joints, bro. Back,
just had to be there.
Right. If you ain't show up, you'll be like, you lying. Right. When they did Yeah, That's Us, they shut down the whole Erie Avenue, bro. I was there. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I gotta just give them, I gotta go with Major Figures, because I was there. But shout out to Ram Squad. Like I said, I love them dudes, man.
When
I mean-
I came from the struggle of it.
Yeah, well,
they came
Tommy
from-
Hill really put them in the game, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just saying they came from.
Yes.
Ram
All right,
Thugs.
Richard
We had to
Allen,
take-
how we
we
do,
had
how we do.
had to do it.
Right, Richard Allen. And I used to
Take
be
the
down there.
tape
Shout
out, like-
out to Mike Knox because I think he's doing a documentary.
Yeah, and shout out to my cousin Soup Bone, because Soup Bone
I can't even
took me
ask
down
you
with
my
Richard
own
Shout
Allen.
out to Knox.
Question.
What's going on, Knox?
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Mike
my
Knox.
cousin
Yeah,
Soup
good
Bone
guy.
took me to Richard Allen Project. That's how I started hanging with
so
him.
you
Him,
got
Boy
Richard
Backs,
So who you
Lil
who
Mo.
you pick?
Yeah, give me one.
Like I said, Ram Squad, they legends. And,
Yes, sir.
They ain't, I feel like they ain't get their fair shot.
They did.
Right.
They had all
Right.
they had Skinny Joe.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, they had Universal in their pocket, but that's around the time Nelly was popping off. So once Nelly popped off, I don't know what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta go. I'm giving Ram Squad these flowers, but I gotta go with Major Figures.
Right.
Let's be real.
Respectfully.
Major Figures was supposed to be state property.
Right.
And they still out here doing their thing though.
Well, not.
And I'm not gonna say they were supposed to be state property. I'm not gonna say they're supposed
They
to be state
are.
property, but it was deals offered to the figures, and Beans was gonna be already with and everybody was
Right, all right.
really. That's
And
why I
that's what it
said.
I agree on that. I
You know
agree
what I'm
on
saying?
that.
So and I actually, when I start understanding and start moving around, I was started listening to major figures and how like Gil been like this since like
Since 91.
real rap.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to go ahead and no matter how people say he cocky or whatever now,
No, that's really
he
how
been the same person. Like, and he not cocky. If he fuck with you, he fuck
Yeah.
with you. And if he don't, he just don't. Like, and that's how he
No
always
in
been.
between.
Like, I can literally, not to say that, like, Dutch is my guy. Like, I talked to him 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Shout out to Dutch.
So what I'm saying, like, we really used to go to 20th Street and play ball. Gil, Rucky, Lava, you know what I'm saying, Bump. Bianca used to be up, like, we really got
6ix9ine.
history.
Shout out to 6ix9ine Don, yo.
Oh, yeah.
6ix9ine
Yo, a
Don,
lot
too,
of people don't
for money.
know his pen game is like
Sickening.
we gotta give Lava his flowers. Like
Yeah, Lava, yeah.
He be getting busy with Dr. Dre. A lot of
Yeah,
people don't
and he's
know
still
that.
with
Like,
him.
you know what I'm saying?
Still
Like,
with him to this day.
Like it's a lot of people in the city made moves and stuff, and they need to
on
be
both
acknowledged.
ends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
G, who you got, G?
Same thing as last one because I don't really know too much of the Ram Squad. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with the figures.
Okay.
Excellence.
This was tough, but the more I listened and the more I thought about it, and Bump, I forgot it, but he was probably one of my favorite MCs.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, Bump was sick with it.
I would say is one of the most underrated MCs. In
Yes, he is.
So I'm
You got
going
another
with
one?
Major Figures.
Go
Excuse
ahead.
me. Sin.
Son. Come on, baby.
I gotta go with major figures, but I do gotta say, Ram Squad came up
They
during
did.
the hard era.
Yeah.
Like I had a tape where I had to take the tape because I popped the tape.
Tape it back.
You gotta take the
Yeah,
pencil
yeah.
and spin
Just
it
spin
back.
right,
and then you
right,
gotta
spin it
put
back,
Yeah, like we
Put the twirl
that was
on it.
back in the hold on, I gotta push play, and then take my beeper recording sound,
Right.
and be like, hold on, push play for my
yeah.
background.
Right.
That was
back
the
in the
Ram
day.
Squad
Right.
leaving the voice message on
Right.
when you thought the answer machine was on, but it was really them.
I started off as a whippersnapper.
Yeah, but one thing I respect about Gil is for me, he didn't change. But I don't think people paying attention to his originality the way he is. He never changed. He
Always
got
been
the
him.
same lady. He got understand what I'm saying?
He always been the
and what I like is there's no in between. We either is or we ain't. And if we ain't, just you ain't getting nothing from me. You ain't getting nothing from me. You ain't getting no reaction, no nothing. I'm gonna come at you and I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I'm off it.
Yeah, I picked Ram Squad. I've been in the mix of both. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Hamburger Street, so that's enough said right there. 22nd, we got
sure. I
2700.
grew up down the street
Yeah,
from him.
2700, we gotta always put that. So I was in the mix, I ain't getting the Pacifics, but I'm just gonna pick Ram Squad because we was rocking.
Let me add, my son
was a
is
crazy
probably
move.
watching.
Yeah, it was a crazy
who
move.
turned 30 on the 30th of
Happy
April.
birthday to him.
Let me say that I actually gave birth to my son in Richard Island Projects, going out there to see Ram Squad when me and my girlfriends wasn't supposed to.
Right.
And I knew I was in labor. I was having cramps, and I actually gave birth outside in the parking lot.
Wow.
So my son likes to consider himself.
You from Richard Island?
He say he
That's right.
Ram Squad all day.
That's right. He's supposed to
he
be.
say I'm a project baby. But we were on our way to see them. I don't know what was going on, but you know how the girls is. I know where they at. So they're
Right.
like, all right,
Pull
let's
up.
team up and get together. I'm like, my stomach hurt, but I know I'm gonna go home. I ended up giving birth outside in the parking
crazy.
lot.
Wow.
So when you see this, don't shut up. I'm
Shut up.
I Ram Squad all day.
Yeah, the Ram Squad,
Yep,
baby.
that's my first.
That's
Yep.
what's up.
That's my first kid and everything. And I ain't know what that cramp was, but
Right.
he take pride and call himself
Ain't nothing
he a
wrong with
Ram
that.
Squad baby.
That's what's
I
up.
was on my way to see them.
You got another one, Whoopi?
Yeah, I got
Talk to
another
me.
one. This one's good. Is mixed, half Philly, half somewhere else. Crisscross or the Youngsters.
You not talking to these men like that. They don't know who they are.
Man, you gotta be on your job. You gotta do your
What?
research.
How far?
You gotta do your homework.
I know the youngsters.
You better be from West Philly.
And yeah, I better.
Yeah.
I can't go back to the block.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody wanna know the Youngsters?
I don't.
So,
I'm
You say
fucked me up.
we giving you homework.
I'm gonna say, I gotta say, shout out to Chris Cross, rest in peace.
Yeah, both Chris.
But
Them both of them?
They
No,
changed
just
the
one.
game for young niggas. Like, yeah, I mean, they got
And
got
it's
to
so
it.
I got a story about that. That's great. I'm listening.
They got
Oh,
to
he
it.
fucked me
Like,
up with that.
They sold some records. Like, you know what I mean,
Hell yeah.
they sold some
Mad
big
units,
records.
yeah.
Like big records. Like they made history as young niggas.
He stopped
Exactly.
me.
But I can't even. I'm still in the city right now. But if I go on a podcast outside the city and I pick somebody I'm picking niggas from the city. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
Like the youngsters. Shout out to Crisscross though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See.
But I can't go. And they from West Philly.
They had us
Yeah,
jumping.
they are. But
Yeah.
see, my cousin Marv used to dance with Chris Cross. So
You got that's
Yeah,
your look.
facts.
I gotta.
and they came down County Mac Playground. Even though the youngsters from the
That's
hood,
Did you
That's
crisscross
mean.
your clothes?
we was wearing. Now,
Chris
now.
Cross is
I
down
had
County
to
Mac.
ask.
No, I'm gonna keep it a
mom was
bean.
like, no.
Right, I was about to say,
Yeah.
I tried to not my pants. I didn't gonna have my ass pockets, no Diddy, no doubt, on my front part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was too-
so that was
too
kind of
much.
always
That
too
was
much.
too much.
But yeah, I used to try to zip my jacket in the back. My mom be like, I paid too much money for that jacket. Turn your fucking jacket around. So no, I never really got a chance to rock it.
That was the easiest though. You can turn your jacket.
Right, I never really got a chance to rock it because my mom wasn't going for
Y'all
that.
coming out of a
I tried the
war
jacket, but
with
the
the zipper in
pants.
the back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I tried the pants. Yeah, now,
Straight jacket.
now you gotta try to button your pants on your back. Like, yeah, no Diddy.
Like, get your sister to do it. Like, yo, button them up for me.
Hey, yo, you gotta jump up in it.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri.
Yes,
just
sir.
off the mind
Yeah,
game.
for
'cause
sure. He
had
changed the game.
He had the world.
I gotta go
doing
with
that.
Crisscross. Even they did a lot for my cousin.
Yeah.
They did a lot for my cousin.
He did a lot. Jermaine Dupri, for
He
sure.
did a hell of
Yeah,
a lot.
to have the world turn their clothes backwards, that's
Yeah.
a psychological game, and I honor that because life is about thinking.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
he
about
went to.
masterminding shit.
Not
Like,
just
you know what I mean?
backwards, though.
Yeah.
But they had you jumping at the same
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah,
time.
yeah. And you better not.
He had us
But
jumping.
And you better not miss the bus. You better not miss the bus. That was my shit.
Jump.
I missed the bus. That's something I never ever do again. I hate it too when I miss the bus. I hate
I
it.
didn't want to be part of Instagram because I didn't want to be a follower. Then I realized my ass was jumping with Chris Cross and I better follow. I was doing stuff. Where are you talking
I
about?
mean, you a kid, and that was the whole point of the marketing.
Right.
He had
Yeah,
kids.
it was thorough.
Because he wrote
And
the
it was
rap.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
was
Jermaine
fun.
Dupri is a talented bull.
Yeah, I heard.
Who you got,
I
sir?
heard Tresh helped out a little bit too.
Oh,
And Tresh
shout out to
also,
Tresh.
he also worked with the youngsters too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Who you got? Jermaine Dupri on and Diddy on that verses. Like if they ever was to go, who you got?
Yo,
I'm going
mine
with Jermaine Dupri.
mine is like, all right, I'm going to get back to
Mine
that.
is the allegation.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna answer that question, but I'm gonna tell you the weirdest situation I've been in recently. It was like a couple
Not with
months
Diddy,
ago.
right?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right.
What the fuck happened on this show?
No.
What
Check
the
it.
fuck?
Yeah,
We'll put
So,
that
When you answer,
it's common grounds. We gotta ask the
yeah,
question.
yeah. And
All right, go ahead.
I'm definitely no. I ain't make it yet. I'm chilling with Diddy.
Okay.
No. You chilling with common ground.
Ness said he ain't make it to that room yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it? Oh, I'm listening. They asked Beans. He said,
We had a meeting with Diddy.
He said, yo, you ever been to a Diddy party? Beans said, not near motherfucking one. I was crying. I was like, he meant that
having a
shit.
meeting with Diddy and going to a party is two different
Right,
things.
facts.
You know what I mean? When you having a meeting, you bring his lawyers and you bring, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
a couple
squad and all
folks,
that
like, you know what I
shit,
mean?
yeah.
It's his lawyers, like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Diddy not coming in solo, you know what I'm saying? But at a party, I ain't,
I'm
no.
cool.
You know what I mean? And then, no, that's a different story.
Yeah, go ahead.
But, yo, I'm riding down the street one day, and, yo, R. Kelly is a musical genius.
Yes.
So one of his, like, the world's greatest came on. I was feeling myself. It was a nice day. You know what I mean? I had a little rental, and you know what I mean, the top was dropped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I was feeling myself. So I'm like, I think I'm really in the world's greatest. I really believe that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I played it. But two little girls was walking across the street, and I'm like, fuck, no. I might have been thinking too much into it, but I'm playing R. Kelly. and
Yeah.
two girls
You like,
walk-
let me turn this off?
Yeah, let me turn this down. Like, that was a little weird to me. Like,
You know
so
what
when you mentioned Diddy and Jermaine and Capri, like, it's crazy how like allegations can break a man down. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because now when you said Diddy name, I thought about everything they talking about him. I forgot.
See?
You know what I mean?
You forgot
like,
that he was-
he's
All the art
like,
that
he's
he
a
did
legend,
just
like,
went
he's
out
really
the
a
window.
legend.
You don't think that R. Kelly will pass?
R.
Nah,
Kelly
because
what?
that Mike Michael Jackson. He been through the same situations and people felt the same way. No, they really did. The time it was
All
happening.
I want to say is some
But
of
they
these
listen to
people
him
that's
now.
walking around on podcasts, is rapping, singing, bootlegging, vending, whatever it is they doing, they was made off of R. Kelly music.
All of them.
So it's
He's one of the greatest.
unfortunate,
Yeah.
I mean,
but
he's
when,
one of the
like he
greatest.
said, everything it is that you put in, this is why you know characteristics and who you are. It has to be who you are. Like you can't, and money can change and fuck a person up. Everything that you put in to this art is now out the window because one thing was said, and now it's like an infection. Now it's a pandemic of whatever happened with you. You know,
But no, you
and
still
like
have
he
to do
said,
that,
it just,
though. You still have to do it.
no,
still
but
have
you
to be
just said
guilty,
it just
but
kind of like
allegedly
went
or whatever.
away
But
with
even
everything.
allegedly,
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
up your
it's
deal.
crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
imagine
it's crazy.
working
Here we
hard
go.
and then you
Go ahead, come
getting
on.
so rich
But
that
my-
you fuck up your money to the point that now you in these parties and you done went to this level. I'm just saying how who you are, where you are now, how you are, and when you become the next mayor. You understand? Your character now carries who that is. So whatever you do, this is what I'm saying. A mind of weakness. I don't know what to call it, but if you now they say put money in a man's hands and you'll see how he really is. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people get so much stuff like money that then they think everything else that they did just goes out the window. But if you remain the man that you are, nothing will change you. Because look at all that hard work that they put in and it's out the window. You let money get to you. Now you having these outlet parties. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody want to be the plug. I don't know.
And let me ask you this. let me ask y'all this. What did Puff do that was so bad?
That's what I just
we
said.
don't know. It's allegation.
Allegate, but of what though?
They said he was sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, that's what they said. Really, that's all they can come up with.
With
You know how it
Puff.
go.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Like, if I'm not
It
defending
goes down to Einstein.
Having a party with naked
Epstein,
people.
Epstein. He's attached to that. Yeah. So there's a lot of allegations coming in right now. The thing with Cassie is the abusiveness, and she was his sex slave. They just gonna keep. They're gonna try to nail him to the wall. They're gonna keep. I don't know how much is true, but once something
But
happens,
look, that's
it's a
what I'm
floodgate.
trying to say.
It sounds like
Now
the
it's
powers
a-
that be that ain't fucking with Puff no more.
Right.
That's what
That's all it
is.
is. That's all.
I
He
need-
had
I
his
need-
time.
One thing.
He had his
One thing
ride.
can change it.
But
Y'all,
having $1 billion, that shows me, like, it's not enough.
It's not. Kanye West just had $1 billion.
Let me tell you what they
They
do.
took everything from him.
It's
It
an
was
image.
worth $1 billion. Like,
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
he ain't had a cash.
Right.
He had to work.
Well,
He
a lot
had
of
the
well, a
money.
lot of people
That's
don't got
good
cash.
thing
I'm
to
worth
have,
I'm
too,
worth
though.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
I now I can't get no fucking new car right now, but in my brain I'm worth $1 billion. But I like right now, if let's say Whoop give me respect. You see what I'm saying? He respect me. But
Yes.
if I carry myself differently around him, and then I'm outside, see somebody say my name. You see, everything he thought of me is out the window if he felt like he didn't know me. But with the right amount of money, you'll get enough people to switch where he'd be like, hold on.
Exactly.
You understand?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If you stand to who you are and remain who you are, around people, then the people who know who you are will speak for you. So you start slipping when you get that money and start mixing and mingle with the wrong thing. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Money can fuck a lot of stuff up, but always remain you. I don't care what it is. Stay solid to yourself. If you loyal to yourself, can't nobody stain your name.
I
Nothing
love that.
Exactly.
at all.
Clap that up. I got one more. I got two more of the game.
Okay.
And y'all, and then we gonna do our one. So I
I
hate.
had one.
I don't
I was
even
gonna
want.
fuck you up with mine.
No, come on,
No,
give
bring
it to
it.
us
All right.
now. Say it.
So you had to do an old school record and you had to do an old school podcast together. This one day y'all about to do the podcast and you gotta do a song together. I got two old school. You gotta choose one.
Let's go talk to him.
Cool C or EST.
Damn.
I'm going with cool. Yeah, I'm going
I'm
cool.
going EST.
That nigga Jay.
EST, the magnificent.
See now
Greatest
see.
man alive. You know it.
Now, soon as like he said, now, soon as you hear certain people's names, you write the song, all that. But see, I think Jay Reed. I know he probably wearing a watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with cool. See, and I love you, bro. I'm just saying, you know, that's the image that they have.
Who see try running on the bank though?
At least we know
He
that
had a
part.
reason.
He's not.
He had no reason.
he had no
Yes, he
reason.
did. He needed some money.
Allegedly.
Black
Free
clock.
C.
Nah,
He
man.
needed somebody. He had people to feed.
Nah.
He's still
He on death row, yeah.
he's
Still to
He
death
had
row.
people to
That's
feed.
Yeah,
free.
people to feed.
Nah,
Cool
man.
C.
Nah.
That's Philly.
That
Who
man
you
ain't
going
touched
with?
nobody. He touched the bank. That's his direction. It might have been messed
Right.
up, but he went for other
Yeah,
people
I gotta
money
go
that
with
was
cool.
insured.
You know, I know.
I'm bowing out at this one. I don't know either.
Come on, Whoopty.
Oh, you got
EST.
homework.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Alright.
Excellent.
Okay.
Need to put in the pad.
Cool C.
All right, now we got 2 more. We got 2 more, y'all. All right, y'all gonna get to go to a movie, but you only can go to one. So it's a Bronx Tale or Donnie Brasco.
That's the same thing for me.
A Bronx Tale. I ain't hanging around them snitches.
Jay Reed again. He kind of pops up around.
Still
don't he?
had me driving backwards. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna run my mileage
Yeah,
up on that,
out.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to go with Bronx Tale.
But Bronx Tale had more substance overall in the whole movie.
It was a lot of lessons
Yeah.
in it. Yes.
I love him.
Donnie Brasco.
I love
was a
this
good
game.
movie,
I love y'all.
Good point. Good point.
There was a lot of lessons in it.
Yes.
Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I
hands
learned a
down.
great
My-
lesson. I learned a great
I did
lesson.
too. Right,
about the
right,
girl?
right.
When
Are
she
you
said,
told?
I like Italians. I went, really?
My dad like, did the nigga open the door for you? I'm like, what? He like, now this what you supposed to do. You reach over and you unlock the door. And then
right.
he going, no.
Yeah. I got one for G.
Come on.
I got one for this. This is for G. Dora the Explorer or Teletubbies around his era.
Shut the fuck.
Nah, just playing.
All right, so
So
look.
Teletubbies, because
I
I'm
don't
the
know.
belly.
Teletubbies. Whoever run that, they might
Yeah.
been on Epstein Island. I don't know. That was kind of like.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Sit
they
there,
was
watch
goofy.
that joint.
Like, it don't make no sense.
Yeah,
This shit don't make no suspect niggas
The
running
crazy
around.
thing about it is they made a bag off it.
Yeah, they did.
Didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Whoever owned that IP is intellectual property.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lamb Chop was the first puppet I ever seen that made bread.
That was my joint right there.
And
Like, that was a sock the whole
Yeah.
time.
Like
Like,
they had the merch.
Gym side.
Like I think of things differently. So I seen the stuffed animals, the toys. Like,
Yeah.
they was like a little kid Power Rangers. Power Rangers ran the world. Whoever owned the Power
Right,
Rangers.
ran the world. They did.
Yeah, that joint was
Man.
mega.
quick question for you men.
Talk to us.
Do you think that the cigarette company started it by giving us candy cigarettes?
Yup.
Taught us how to
Yeah,
smoke?
of course.
Yeah.
Segue right to their product.
It's always
Yeah.
a mind thing.
Right.
They do stuff like that. to Just to
The same way
implement
the dip
just ready
candy.
to when you older.
How you get the
Yeah,
the straight.
chewing gum.
Yeah, well, no, the other one, the one where you get the
Yeah,
stick and then you put the
gotta
powder
dip
on
it.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, show you how to snort cocaine.
So that's how you started?
No, you're supposed to put the powder in your mouth, not your nose. What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying.
Right,
So,
put it in the
where's
nose.
going next? No, I'm just saying.
Oh, you redirected the
I
powder.
never had, listen,
like this on the
now,
table
Unc could
with-
never had that type of stuff. Like I said, Unc used to have asthma, so I used to have an oxygen
But,
machine. So
Unc,
all
you
them candies I couldn't
redirected
eat.
the powder,
But I'm
bro.
saying that's how it started.
That's how crack started.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it
Between snorting
started.
and smoking. Listen, you were supposed to dip the stick in the powder and eat it. Nobody said put it. You skipped the.
No, I ain't do none of that. I don't even know why the powder was even in there. I saw powder in a stick. I only made you say nah.
So you know,
As a kid, nah, this ain't the candy for me.
No.
As a kid.
Yo, I was
Why are you
weird.
putting pennies in your
I'm
nose?
just saying. You
No,
saying
I'm
as a
Hey, you try shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna beat your
It
ass.
wasn't
They
the
gave
penny.
you the powder. They
It
put it in your
wasn't
mouth.
the penny.
They put it in their nose.
It wasn't the penny.
Once we get
I
the
don't
penny
know.
out your nose, I'm gonna beat your ass. Why are you doing that?
Listen, my grandma used to come in the room and be like, "Is you even in here?" I was very different. Like I was quiet and paying attention because it just seemed like I had to figure out what the beating was for. There was so many boys and stuff around, so I had to figure out what the beating was for. Like, why these niggas always getting in trouble?
So like, I'm firmly like for a good like if it's necessary. But do you think the whippings? Because like we're still not removed from slavery. They trying to erase that shit. They call it a different name and everything. But our great grandparents are descendants of the South. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So when they came up here and they had their families and stuff, that's all they knew is when you're not doing what I say, because you master them.
Yeah.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really think about it. Like, so it's a trauma.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
I mean, it's a difference between a abusing and
checking the right
Yeah,
discipline.
But think about it back in the day, like you had to go get a switch, or I got hit with switches, extension cord, anything that was available
to kick your ass.
Yeah, to get me in line.
Right.
And they meant well, but that's all they knew.
Yeah.
They didn't knew to sit me down and be like, "Why did you do that, dumbass?"
I think that's natural. You know what I mean? Not just even humans, even with like animals. They that's how they teach
Unfortunately
the
for me,
youngins
I
too.
told
But are
you
we
that-
animals? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I get what you're saying, but
Unfortunately,
mammals.
from a mother's standpoint,
Yes.
and when I look at it, and may everybody have a clear understanding. It's both sides, and I'm not weak to I'm not that soft to misunderstand it. But I feel like that when you got the whooping, or it sounded hard, but a lot of that came with structure if it was done correctly. And I think when they removed it, it gave kids a mouth to talk back in a way without
No,
discipline.
it could be a
So-
balance. Like
like I'm saying, could it have been? Could it have been like he just said?
Let me
it's
know
a
why you
difference
whooped my
between.
ass though.
There you
But
go.
here's
Let
the
me
thing.
know why you whooped my ass.
It's
Let me
a
know why I
difference
fucked up.
between.
See?
But listen,
And that's
here's
the well, I'm
thing.
listening to you, son. But that's the
Parenting
problem.
does not come with instructions,
Right.
like he just said.
Yeah.
It's a difference between abuse and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
When I gave birth, I didn't have the instructions on step one, do this.
Right.
I don't
It don't
know
come
it
with no
hurt your
book.
feelings until you grew up and said that hurted
My
my
feelings,
feelings.
that's right.
In my brain, like you said, not knowing any better, but understanding that it actually worked for me. But what worked for me may not have worked for you.
Right.
I find myself apologizing to my son because I told him the reason I taught you to be a gentleman and what y'all consider a gangster is because I didn't want you to ever be scared when a nigga come to you, but I at least want you to be gentle enough to open the door, carry the bags, and be the man. But I'm a woman that don't know how to teach a man how to be a man. So I apologize if you felt like that
No,
was
you
hard.
did your best. You
But
did your best.
parenting don't come with instructions.
don't.
But I feel like what I did was when I realized that he didn't like the word beating. So I said, okay, I took it the other way. See, but we don't know. Parenting, we don't know. So I did the cans in the books. Hold the book. Stand in the push-up position.
Yeah, I tried
Stand in
all
the
that, yeah.
corner. But I
got
realized
some.
that
I
when
know.
I got soft, he started pushing.
Right.
So he like, I'll punch you. Hold on. So when he woke up that time, because he tried me and he went to sleep and he woke up, because let me tell you, I will knock you the fuck out. I don't care if I push you or not. When I realized
That's what I'm saying. You
that
gotta do that.
with some people, when you take it from discipline to abuse and then you make the parent feel guilty when they're only doing it in form of discipline, we lose that respect that you give to us sometimes. So we don't want to beat to hurt. We don't mean to beat and to hurt you.
Right.
We mean to beat and to give you
give
structure.
structure, and you can
So let me
understand.
apologize to everybody who ever felt like beating was to hurt you. In the brain, if it was a mother, because we all kind of go through some things, we got to realize that these things don't come with instructions, not even how we live in life now. We're living it and we're guessing as we go.
It's an experience.
For what fits
Right.
for us.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's a pattern too, because that's maybe all you know, or that's is like
No,
you
that
said.
wasn't what I know.
No, I'm not
they didn't
saying
beat me,
you.
though.
I'm not saying you per
Yeah.
se. I'm saying you, like whoever it's pertaining to.
Yeah.
Maybe some people hurt and that's all they know, so they hurt to is a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be broken at some point, or it has to be talked about. It has to be acknowledged.
Like, did you hear about the young man who sued his parents for giving birth to him?
Yeah, I did.
No, sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah,
like
that's-
I never heard
sometimes it's too
But
much.
that's like if discipline was in the house.
That's a clown.
Yeah.
Did he work?
Yes.
Common
He
sense
worked
is
for
common
his
sense. Like
parents.
I mean,
He
like I
won.
said, sometimes we take shit overboard
but it ain't
in the
common.
world. Like you know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. That's what I was
We just
getting
take shit
at.
overboard in the world.
Yes.
Like
Exactly.
it's just like disrespecting your mom or your pop. Like
Right.
like my
Exactly.
dad wasn't the greatest dad, but he's still a man. I'm never going like you know what I'm saying?
Still your father.
Never disrespecting.
He's still
But
your father.
I'm bigger than them, stronger than them, better than them. I'm that guy. But that's still my. I mean,
Yeah.
But going back to what she was saying about we wasn't beating them to hurt them. Like I beat my kids before, and that kind of hurt me. So that's how I know that I'm not doing it to hurt them.
Right,
It's just
right.
what she's saying for
All
sure.
right, I just gotta
right.
put this out there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sound harsh.
No, you don't.
I ain't apologizing for whooping that
But how
ass.
you break your
no,
words out my
I'm not
mouth?
going to. That shit damn sure didn't hurt me.
Right.
And I explained to my boys everything. You
I got
do this,
seven-
you got
I got
I
seven-
gave you
I got
warning.
seven
Yeah,
boys.
Exactly.
I got
exactly.
daughters too, but my
And the
daughters,
boys
my
is
daughters was
different.
snatched away.
It's a different from me.
None of that baby moms, none shit. But that's enough.
That,
story.
that, oh, we got a podcast for that.
Yeah, none of that shit.
And the boys is different. Like I don't have a daughter, I have a son, so
I
I
got
don't
seven
know. I don't
sons
know.
and a
I don't know
daughter.
I don't know how it is to be like a girl
Right.
dad and all that. But I got nieces
I'm
and
learning
shit, so
now.
I'm different the way I interact with my nieces or
Exactly.
my girl cousins or than,
Right.
than my son. Like I'm like. You gotta be. I'm teaching them
Be
to
stern.
be stern and all that.
Right.
But
Yo,
with my
I'm a
nieces,
girl.
they make mistakes that I
What do you call
won't be
it?
hard
Girl
on them
dad.
about.
Females.
What am I?
Yes.
A daddy's girl. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm about to say I'm a
Daddy's
girl.
girl.
I'm a daddy's girl. I was raised by my father majority.
Okay.
My mom was around. She was not present, but it was like my dad. I don't know how we became best friends. It's like
Yeah.
we went through the struggle. All the girls he dated is like they used to be like, "Sonny, get the fuck out, take your daughter with you." And I'm like, "Come on, Dad, we out this joint. You know, we going to the next lady house,
Yeah.
whatever."
Right.
I mean, but it's like you learn things as a woman from a man. Like if you are a man who has a daughter, and like you said, you don't, but you have nieces, you are really seriously needed. You're needed definitely with that
I
man.
got my
But
first daughter now.
Speaking from a woman who was raised by a man, that is so needed. Like that gentleness and that hardness, you know, because
It's
it
a
taught
even
me a lot.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also,
with that,
it's
what you
needed-
doing
it's
with
needed
your
with a
niece,
woman,
kudos
too.
to
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you
It
do that,
teaches how to. It teaches how to.
I respect the
Your
presence
first
of a
interaction
man.
is with your parents.
That's what's
Like, you know
up.
what I mean?
I respect
How
the presence of
how
a
you
man.
go across with men and women. It's your parents.
Well, I'm just learning that now. Like I said, I have 8 children, so I had 7 boys, so straight. Now I have my daughter, she's 3, she's about to be 4, so yeah, it's different now, and I'm still learning. But just to intervene on that, I heard you was like, you know, before you beat me, tell me why. I don't owe you that, and that's the good part about me being your parent. If I give the fucking judgment that you need a beating, I don't need to give you an excuse why I'm about to do it. Evidently, I ain't coming in here punch you in the face every day because my job made me mad. I mean, evidently you done did something and you done elevated up to this ass whooping.
But how
But you
would they
want them-
know
you
what
want to
they
let them
was
know what they
punishment
did.
Now-
for?
It's a balance. Like
No. I just want to say this. You're right. And just like you said, I got a lot of sons. So once I started to do that, like Whoopty said, I didn't regret it or nothing. But you're right. It's like, shit ain't going to work. Like you said, because these dudes going to get big, whatever. Stu, and that's cool with me. But now, you got to try to sit them down. Before now. I'm just going to say that to everybody. If you got bigger kids, because they only listening to you. Some of them just listen to you because they got to. That's what they think.
They going to
They ain't going, like right now, my oldest sons always be like, damn, Pa, I remember you told me this, you was right.
Yeah.
But I told you at 17. You telling me at 24 I was right. I mean, but yeah, I get it.
But they got to.
Right, no, I get it, I get
takes
it.
a minute to get it.
Right,
It takes a
that's why I'm
minute to
saying
get
you're
it
I
right.
do like the idea of
Like, my son
explaining.
Right.
13. My son 13. Now my son, I'm 13. I'm
got
glad-
one.
when I was 13, I was doing. So I'm
Right.
glad the person he is now.
Exactly. Not
So
doing
You good.
I
Don't worry about
don't
that.
like if he was like 5. I don't know. I don't owe you an explanation why I whooped your ass.
Right, yeah.
But now you're getting older, and now you need to be responsible for your actions. So when you do some nut ass shit, I'm gonna
check
fuck
you
you
on.
up.
Well, I'ma check you
and
on,
I'm gonna
right.
sit you down like, yo, you a dickhead. You know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you do that dumb ass shit? And when I do some dumb ass shit, like because that's my only child, and I had him young. So we more like that's my son, but that's like my little brother.
Yeah, that's how my always
So
is.
we talk crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm doing some crazy shit, like, yo, Pop, you out of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
that.
So that's our relationship. So but I'm still Pop. So if I gotta fuck you up, you know what I mean? On some real shit, if I gotta put my hands on you and knock you the fuck out, I'm gonna tell you did some dumbass shit. And don't do that shit no more. Cause you know what I mean?
Yeah, these
That's
parents
why
over here.
niggas will smoke you out here.
I
Like, you know
believe
what I
that's why at a young age, I mean, not that fear that should be instilled in your kids too.
Fear and respect.
Not to be
Balance.
scared of you.
Yeah,
But no, not,
I'm
but
not
no,
gonna try my
yeah, don't,
The
right.
fear
Like
to
what I just
disrespect.
said about my pop.
There
I'm
you
bigger
go.
than him, stronger than him.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm never gonna I ain't gonna disrespect him on this platform.
Right.
My pop a great man, he Muslim and everything. He got his life together. But he
Right.
wasn't the greatest dad. But he had to figure it out. But I'm never gonna tarnish his legacy on the platform, and I'm never gonna
Exactly.
put my hands on him. My pop.
Exactly.
Yeah, and without your pop, you wouldn't be up here talking. Like
I
Exactly.
think when I
tell people.
softened up, that's when I got tested by my son. And with me being 5
No,
feet,
you just a woman.
he just
That's
tested
coming.
me.
That's coming from a
So
boy and a
it-
lady. That's
but
coming
I'm
though.
telling
But nothing
you, like,
protects No,
That's coming.
A son loves his mother. Too.
Right, yeah,
Like,
but that's coming.
Oh,
He done got grown and smelling himself, girls
I
in his
mean,
face.
no, listen.
comes.
When I eased up on the whoopings and stopped doing that, my son got disrespectful.
Yes, they do.
My son stopped talking to me when I divorced my husband. He stopped talking to me for 8 months. We don't even have like a really great relationship because he felt like when I stopped doing that, he felt like, oh well, I could just do whatever to her.
Okay, that's
You
what they
see what
do.
I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like it when I give you punishment and then tell you why, I thought it worked. So,
Right.
but here's the tricky thing about parenting. When I was the parent to a 13-year-old young man and I mastered it, nigga, you turned 14. So now I gotta meet this 14-year-old boy.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And the same thing with my daughter. So while I was experiencing emotion with a man, I now have a daughter. I gotta experience emotion with her. So now when I'm trying to figure out what this thing is called parenting, I'm explaining discipline. But guess what? What didn't work for him completely worked for her.
Exactly.
And now I'm like, all right, let me go back to him. And the only thing I could do was when he became a man is say, son, I apologize. I only did the things that I thought a man should do. I am not a man. That's why when I hear women say I don't need a man, you a fucking liar.
Yeah,
I need
thank
one.
you.
But I need a man though. I need a man. Whoever feel like they don't, kudos to them. But me, I needed that structure. I needed that understanding. But I also was aware that he may not have it himself. So we were learning each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But when I did ease up off that discipline, it gave him room to be like, oh, well, I'm going to test the waters because this making her cry. Like, when they say this beating going to hurt me more than it hurt you, it was real for me.
Right.
It hurt my feelings because I felt myself beating the man that I'm trying to build in front of me. I didn't like it. I felt like I'm disrespecting him as a man. I'm a woman putting my hands on him. That's enough right there. So I pulled back. And then I said, listen, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that.
Right.
He looked me in my face and said, well, you got to let me fall sometime.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
On his
what?
face.
You mean to tell me I know this going to hurt you and I'm supposed to let it hurt you?
Yeah,
I
sometimes
thought
that's
I'm
how it goes.
supposed to protect you.
Yeah, you are, but you can't protect him from everything.
Yeah.
And now he called me.
God let his hand go.
He said, Mom, I got 7 kids. I just had my first daughter, and my whole world just changed on me. He said, I love you, baby girl. I said, I love you too. Well, what happened? He said, the whole situation just hit me with this little girl.
Exactly.
Right.
You understand now? I'm holding her and realize what it is I gotta do. He said, my sons is like my soldiers. That's like my friends.
That's right.
Once you had that,
Now
when
you gotta
have
be
a child,
soft.
it hit you right then and there.
Yeah, it
Once you
does.
hold that baby,
Yeah.
You get real.
yeah,
Yeah.
immediately,
You get real.
I got
immediately
7
your life changed.
grandchildren.
I know that's
Yeah.
right. I only got one.
That's
but
from
I
that
got
one
6
boy.
kids.
My daughter, she be like, Mom, I'm on a plane. I ain't got time.
That's what made me like somewhat get serious about the music. Like I invested in the studio
I'm on
the
it.
same year that my son was born because I'm like I can't do the street shit no more.
Yeah.
Like I had like office space, but I was gonna turn like I don't do street shit no more, so I can say it. I was gonna turn into a trap spot. But my man kept it a beat. Shout out to Wolfpack Marlowe, my partner still to this day.
Okay.
He said, we're idiots. We're going to die or we're going to go to jail because there's only one way in, one way out.
Right.
I looked at him like, yo, you're right. So he's like, yo, go get a rapper. Just make the rapper be Diddy and, be Biggie and you dance in the videos and all that cool stuff. Like, I'm like, bet. That's how
There you
it's
go.
I mean, as far as like back to your podcast and all that, what is your main goal and your focus, what you want to put out there and stuff like? I know you said you wanted to be mayor potentially.
Yeah, shout out to city council, shout out to Sister Talia. I just got it last month. I just got a city citation for all the good work I'm doing, inspiring women and kids with business and entrepreneurship.
Congratulations.
They honor me at City Hall with a city citation, so that's big.
Yeah, that is big. Clap that up, man. That's real big.
First person in my family downtown with a suit on and not being in trouble and shit.
Yeah, that's major right there.
I'm real proud of that. Proud of that. But when I was there, I networked because like life is all about networking.
Yes, it is.
And so I networked with some with the assistant DA. That's crazy. The assistant police commissioner. A a real high person at DHS. I forgot the job title, but it was different people. Because it was around the time those kids lost their life. The 8 kids at the separate stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So It was that next
Graduated from
day.
Northeast High.
Yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
was that
I
next
went
day.
to
So
that
they
school.
had a press conference. So they gave me the citation after the press conference.
Oh,
And,
wow, okay.
that's when I got a chance to meet everybody. So when I shake your hand, I'm going to talk to you until you say get out my face. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully though,
Right.
I'm an interesting guy. So we got to talking and we exchanged numbers and everything. And next month in June, I meet with the first
Mayor.
female mayor of Philadelphia.
Congratulations.
That's all. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's
What's
I'm starting to get a little politician itch, and I think I could do it. But
I know you can.
I'm real big on when I go into different cultures, I learn it first.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to go into your culture and say I'm the GOAT yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning. So hopefully, if it need to be, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna educate myself before I do it because I talk shit respectfully.
Yeah, but you want
And I never want to look stupid or sound stupid.
right. Master the knowledge.
Homework, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey man, listen, these
We do
guys.
not condone abuse. Let me add that. We
Yeah,
do
we
not condone
Right.
abuse to children.
I know.
Oh
law.
yeah. Definitely.
Let me make
not,
sure I add
definitely
that.
not. That was a conversation.
Yeah.
These guys right here is all that, man. Like they wonderful and everything.
Yeah.
It's around that
We
time
know y'all
though.
men know. We need y'all.
Yeah.
And we need the
I
women
need
too.
y'all
Yeah, we
to
need
know
the
we
women.
need
But y'all need the right men, and we need the right women.
Exactly.
We need
Everybody,
y'all.
it has to make sense.
Yep.
That's right. Let's get the words, the wisdom from Whoopty, man. It's about that time. I can be here. We can be here all day, you know, but that's how you know when people come together, and that's how you know it's common grounds. So, but let's get the words from Whoopty, the wisdom.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it, Whoop.
Today's word is education, which is we was talking about all day. Education is powerful. It's a powerful weapon. Education equals knowledge. Knowledge equals understanding. Understanding equals wisdom. Let's keep that in mind.
Reading is fundamental.
So now y'all know how I go. Like I said, we hate to run up out of here, but here's a time that everybody gets to say something to the viewers, to the audience. Give them any type of words you want to give them. And like I said, Common Grounds 22, you know, follow it. It's there. It don't cost nothing. One click of a button, and you can be a part of some great conversations with some great people.
Yes.
So, you know, before we get out of here, we always like to give the audience something. And being as though you have been a wonderful guest and a wonderful person and a great man,
Thank you.
I'm saying we
Let
gonna
everybody
give you,
know, like, how to get
let
to-
everybody know how to tap in with you when your show come on and
ladies first.
everything.
No, it's
no,
you.
it's
It's
you.
about you.
The day is about you.
See that? He
It's
a
on you.
gentleman.
Got it. Like,
She's after you.
you can check me out. It's not about me. It's about the Rock the Mic. Rock the Mic right on Instagram. Rock the Mic on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, it's great content. It's not no like camera phones and all that type of stuff and shaky stuff. Like, it's really great content. These guys are like vouched for me because they seen it. So I wouldn't be here if they, you know what I mean, didn't like my product. So our product. I'm sorry. It's not just about me as a team. So shout out to Rock the Mic. And yeah, we got big things coming. There's a lot of things that I didn't sign yet, but I want to talk shit about, but I can't. But I'll be back.
We understand.
Yes, sir.
That's what we want to hear. You be back.
We want to hear
With
that part.
Oh,
So
May
y'all
9th,
going
May
now?
9th, May 9th, 16th and Cecil B. Moore.
There you
For
go.
all females show for Mother's Day is Rock the Mic, Rerun the Streets, Next Right Now, Flavor Team, Hot Chalk, Maya Allure, Lady Sparks, Magic with Two Eyes, Big KD, all female performance come out. We honor all women. We honor mothers.
I might
Happy
pop
Mother's
up
Day.
there with
for
my
sure.
vending.
The
You never
TLO,
know.
the TLO, 16th and Cecil B. Moore. Shout out to Next Right Now.
That's all that.
Right,
Man, we really
right.
appreciate you. Son, come on, baby. It's on you.
Oh, me?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my turn. So, no, you know me. It's your girl, Sin. You can follow me on Instagram, Nasty Mouth Treats. I did not mess it up. If you can spell, it's Nasty Mouth Treats. And it's your girl, Sincere. But make sure that when you do follow me, you show some love to the page. Because we definitely show love back, though.
For sure.
They do.
GG.
All right, it's your boy. You know it's in Philly G. I just want to let y'all know, like, y'all gotta network. Network is a big key in this game, like any game. My guy over here, Benjamin, He has his own podcast. We got podcasts. And we actually doing the podcast together.
I
You know what I
love
mean? He got his own thing, we got his own thing, we
Ain't gonna never
network.
be.
And then that, like I said, them branches be crazy. You don't ever know what started that. This conversation right here could start a whole another movement. You know what I mean? So that's why I just want to put out there. Y'all gotta put the work in, network, and keep that positive energy.
Yeah.
Come with good business though. It gotta make sense. Cause if I was doing bullshit, I wouldn't be on any platform.
Yeah, definitely good business only.
You gotta
I'm
make it make
checking
sense.
it.
He ain't
Make
lying.
it make sense.
I'm
A great
rich,
business
bad
deal, I'm gonna
business.
let y'all get. A great business deal is when both parties walk away happy. Not if I walk away happy and y'all don't get what y'all need. That's that. You know what I mean? But
was
if y'all get what y'all need and I don't get what. Both parties gotta walk away happy. So remember that.
You heard it from the man
Oh, for
himself.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Whoopty
Whoopty.
all
Yes,
day.
sir.
That's what he say.
Where's Whoopty?
So listen, like I said, family, man. So all these people right here that come and participate, one, we appreciate all y'all. And none of this will happen and go up without excellence. Let's get excellence a big round of applause. Excellence! Y'all know how I go. Ben, we love you. We really do. And we really mean that here. You know what I mean? How people go around, we like, I love you. No, Common Grounds love you.
No, y'all show me the red
Because
carpet, man. Y'all gentlemen.
even though we could have got up here and talked to ourselves, but that's something that we do every day. So it's good to get great people like you that is not at Hollywood and is not walking on the red carpet. Even if you can go there and do that, to bless us with it, you know, we are really all that we appreciate it, like, is overwhelming and we love it. But like I said, at the end of the day, Common Grounds, everybody here know that they got a dream. They know that dreams don't have no deadlines. So everybody get to the Common Ground space where everybody dream can come out.
Yeah, look at me.
And
I own a business and I'm with Common Ground.
Right.
I'm with 2 podcasts right now.
right. So
That's great.
with that being said, like I said, always protect your peace. And like I said, what people think about you is none of your business. I'm Monkey Shields. I keep it real. I don't steal. I pay them bills. I'm
Yes,
up out
sir.
of here.
I'm gonna go steal from
Shout out
Dollar
to
Store.
Common Ground.
Common Ground.
This is a great space too.